Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Madden 17 franchise mode, where we've relocated as the Black Knights. And the first thing, I did ask for a lot of tight end suggestions. A lot of you suggested Delaney Walker, but he's actually too old, I think. I think he's about 29 or 30. So what I've done here, I've traded Williams, a first round pick, and Autry for Tyler Eifert. One of the best tight ends in the game at the moment. Probably him or Gronk was going to be the guy I wanted to trade for. I wanted a really elite tight end because I throw to my tight end so often. So that's the trade we've done for this episode. As per usual, suggest down below who you want me to pick up in the next episode. Last chance this time. And unfortunately, I actually ended up missing footage, which is really annoying. The footage just corrupted. We lost one of the games and we won one of the games, and as you can see, Derek Carr actually got Offensive Player of the Week for one of them, and those were his stats. He did really well, but apologies for the footage going corrupt. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it now, but just letting you know how the games went. As you can see, we're 5-1 now. This is what the team looks like. It's looking very good. Very happy with it. Haven't got many weaknesses, to be honest, that I could fill, and I've been trying to pick up free agents who just have superstar development to trade them on later in the year, and hopefully that'll benefit us. But if you guys are enjoying this series, there will be games for these week 7 and week 8 fixtures, so stick around for them. But if you're enjoying the series, smash a like on the like button. As you can see, I'm just showing you the players we have picked up who have superstar development. Comment down below on who you want me to trade for in the final part, or the final chances we have this season, and also subscribe to the channel. Really want to hit 2,500 subs, but for now I'll just jump into the first game of the episode.
I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. We're across the pond in England this week, and two teams are hoping to show off for an international audience. It's the Giants going up against the Black Knights. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
So guys, we're jumping into the game here. We're starting off on offense, 3rd and 7, not getting off to a great start. Tyler Eifert did do really well last week. We actually traded for him at week 5, I believe, and he did do really well. But this week, he just lights things up. As you can see, we get an injury straight off there, which is not good. Doxson actually breaks a rib, so he's going to be out for a little while. And I think Marcel Reese gets injured soon as well, and he's out for a little while as well. But we want to get Tyler Eifert involved. We just signed him, so obviously we're going to try and give him every catch we can. And Amari Cooper also is starting to come up big. I'm starting to utilise him a bit more, which is what I should have been doing early on. But Tyler Eifert, as you can see here, wide open. He's 1-on-1. He's just going to stiff arm that guy and walk into the end zone. Nice and easy. And that's his first touchdown of the episode. And definitely stick around for the rest of this game, because this game gets out of hand real quick for the Giants. We're 7-0. We gamble on the run there. Luckily, the user takes up the block and Khalil Mack gets him for a nice sack. And I was thinking about moving him to left end, but the line is already doing such a good job. I'll leave him as linebacker, and I tend to blitz him a lot anyway. So he's probably one of the best blitzing left ends, I think, or left outside linebackers you can get in the game, to be honest. But I'm hoping to get a nice return here. Unfortunately, returning this year seems very difficult. I'm just not used to it. But, you know, I'm willing to keep giving it a go. And we're going to send a lot of people deep here. As you can see, Amari Cooper I didn't send deep, and we get a very nice catch there. Derek Carr's throwing is just on point at the moment. And as you can see, we got a lot of milestones that all involve Tyler Eifert. Get his 5th receiving touchdown of the season, and we're going to try and give that to him where we can. Get a nice little screen here, following the blocks, and this is Gordon just coming up big. As you can see, someone tackles him. How is that not a flag? He's out of bounds. 2 seconds later, he just gets taken down. That should definitely be a flag. But anyway, we're going to work our way forward a little bit. Tyler Eifert, this is the route that gets him open 90% of the time. We get an insane block there, and we're just going to dive in for another touchdown. Pick up those milestone goals, pick up those goals for the team, get the confidence going on the team, and hopefully pick up that 6-1 record for us. But you can see they're not leaving many people deep, and I'm just going to abuse where I can. I think we should have been gone there. We bounced off a tackle, and we could have been. We would have been clean through if we bounced off it just a little bit less. But I'm just going to keep sending people deep where I can. Try and get Gurley involved where I can as well. but his blocking has just been phenomenal. And we get a very nice pass over the middle here. Quite lucky to hold on to it, I think. But that is what 89 does. And he is coming up big. And we're going to send Gordon in motion once again. Going back to this is one of my favourite plays this year. It just seems to work. They seem to be open so much, like so often, unless the CPU is in man. He's open every time. But we get forced to a 4th and goal. But Tyler Eifert is open once again, and he is making a huge impact on the team. I mean, Wolford wasn't playing badly, don't get me wrong. But Tyler Eifert is a 16-point overall upgrade, and it's just showing. He is playing so much better than anything I could have imagined, to be honest. And as you can see, I'm just sending in some heavy blitzes this drive. I'm sending in a lot of people a lot of the time, and it worked on the first play. This play, it sort of works. I mean, we get a fumble, so I'm not going to complain. Didn't blitz anyone. We get a nice user fumble there, and it's already 22-0 in the first half. And I do want to get Gurley involved. I want to get more people involved in the game, to be honest. But Gurley here, I probably could have followed the block a little bit better, but as it's Todd Gurley, it doesn't matter. He'll just shrug the guy off, get us to the 6-yard line, and with 35 seconds left in the game, or in the half even, not in the game, we are going to hopefully get up to the near 30 mark, which we do. Over the middle there, that is Amari Cooper, starting to come up big in the game, and I'm just starting to abuse him a lot more now, because I've realised how good he actually is. And he's put us up 29-0 in this game. I mean, you can't ask for much better. And as you can see, the capture card is flickering a little bit. I do apologise for that, and I'm trying to work that out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure why it doesn't sometimes, but it just seems not to like certain things for some reason. So Todd Gurley there, shrugging off 2 tackles, getting into the end zone. Didn't expect that whatsoever, considering how the play ended up to start with. Thought he was going to get tackled for a loss or something, but he hasn't get a touchdown. That is how good he is. And if you are playing franchise mode, or even Ultimate Team, to be honest, I highly recommend picking him up. Not sure what I'm doing with a user there, but luckily for us, Alden Smith comes up with a huge sack. I mean, the linebackers are just making plays this game, to be honest. They're just coming up with sack after sack after sack. And as you can see, Amari Cooper's wide open again. He just burns his man so easily. And we get him for another touchdown. This game is just dead and buried at this point. And we're just trying to rack up the score, rack up the stats, to be honest. Get Derek Carr, #1 in the NFL. Hopefully get some nice experience for him. Get Amari Cooper up and get everyone on the team up, to be honest. As you can see, 331 yards for 17 passes. That is unheard of. That's insane. But we are throwing a lot of deep balls, as you can see here. We get very lucky there. Santonio Holmes comes up with probably the most ridiculous catch you're ever going to see. Bounces off about 3 players and he just walks off with it. If I'd have got a touchdown there, I think that would have been one of my favourite plays of the entire series. But once again, we're going to the money play. We're going to the stick play. Tyler Eifert open again for his 4th touchdown of the game up to this point. So the game ended with us getting 50 points overall. That's a 50 bomb. And that gives us a huge confidence boost as a team, because we didn't play a bad team. It's not like we were playing someone like the Browns. Sorry, Browns fans, but we were playing the Giants, who were a good team and much deserved. We get offensive player and defensive player of the week there. Not sure how Hammond got it, to be honest. His stats weren't bad, don't get me wrong. 6 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 interception is a very good stat board, but I don't think he was the standout defensive player of the team. But anyway, we'll jump into the second game of the episode, which is another great game. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the episode, as I said. Sorry for the little capture card muck-ups here and there.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers continue to move through the season and want to find a way to secure win number 3 on the year. It's the Black Knights going up against the Chargers, with kickoff straight ahead.
So we're coming up against the Chargers, who haven't got the best record in the NFL at the moment, but they came out with a will to win. I mean, they were playing so well this game. This is a much closer game than the previous one. I gambled on a run here, 100%, 3rd and inches. You don't expect the computer to throw it. You expect him to just try and run, get it in. And I sent the house, to be honest. I literally sent about 8 players on that blitz, and they managed to hold it off for just long enough to get a nice throw, pick up the 1st down, and they're just making their way upfield until that interception. Nearly user pick, but that's Amerson coming up with a very nice interception. And this is the play where I just tend to abuse Eifert, and Rivera actually made him wide open there. If we had a better backup tight end, I think I would have gone to him. But we're going to throw it to Cooper, and he just does what he does best. He bosses the cornerback there and gets in for an insane touchdown early on in the game. So that's 7-0, and you're probably thinking it's going to be a blowout again. Don't worry, this game is not a blowout by any means. We get absolutely bossed here. Not sure how. Double coverage, and it's quite a small receiver. I'm not exactly sure who that was. Couldn't pick it up there. But we do get bossed, and I'm just trying to limit to a field goal at this point. We smash our way through the middle of the line there. Unfortunately, they get the pass off because I sent a lot of people. And I'm just trying to send a lot of blitzes because I want to pick up those sack numbers for anyone in the team, to be honest. I mean, Luke Kuechly's good enough in coverage by himself to just be the one coverage linebacker while I send the other two in. And it seems to be working. As you can see, I think we're 6-1 at this point. And with stats like that, you just can't argue with it working. Until we throw, I think that might only be the second interception of the season for Derek Carr. But it was a terrible one. I threw it into double coverage. Ridiculous throw. Shouldn't have thrown it. It was obviously going to get picked. And as you can see, I'm doing a safety blitz here. I'm literally sending everyone. 2nd and 3, they're probably going to run it. They're not going to risk a pass. And luckily for us, it does come off. And we've also to 3rd and 10 because I think they might have got a flag or something like that. Or this might be the next set of downs. If it is, apologies. But they're going to dump it off to the flats. Not going to get a first down. And when the computer doesn't get a first down, they're going to go for the field goal. So I'm pretty happy with this. Until they go with a trick play. You never see that. And fortunately, it doesn't come off for them. I think we got very lucky that it didn't come off for them there. And there's something strange about Todd Gurley in this game. Some games, he is lightning fast, smashing through players, and other games, he just can't do anything. Did have someone wide open there, but Derek Carr decided, I'm just going to throw it against one of the D linemen's helmets, and we turn the ball over again. Fortunately for us, it doesn't come to anything, and we're just going to work our way slowly up the field, not doing as well as last week at all. I mean, I can't remember what the stats were there on the throws. It didn't quite catch it, but we weren't throwing very well whatsoever. And so many flags as well. This O-line pick up so many flags. It's both my right and left tackle. They pick up unbelievable amounts of flags. So I'm thinking of changing them over. Probably next year. Or in the draft, actually, thinking about it. I could change them over in the draft. The Chargers are going to take the field goal from this range. 4th and 10, they're definitely not going to take it. So it's 7-6. If I give up the ball and they go and score, they're ahead to win. And I don't want to lose another game. Especially to the Chargers, to be honest. They haven't got the best team in the game. But Derek Carr rolling out there very nicely, and I just realised that I am slowly slagging off every team in the NFL. So if you are a fan of one of those teams, give me a reason why they are good in the comments down below. Why I should be rating them. But Todd Gurley here, going out wide, he just felt slow. As you can see, he just feels slow there. I probably could have hurdled that guy and got in. That would have looked very nice, but hurdles just tend to not work that well for me. Nice roll out there, and we get the pass. A much needed touchdown. Went for 2, and no, I didn't go for 2 actually. I just kicked the field goal in there. I should have gone for 2. Another flag, so I'm just going to bomb it deep, hope for the best. Hopefully it's a defensive flag, and we're just breaking tackles. And our receiving core is just playing so well this year. Luckily for us, it was a flag, and that is game over for them. So hopefully you have enjoyed the episode. If you have, let me know by dropping a like on the video. Also comment down below who you want me to trade for. And finally, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys soon for more Madden 17 videos.